Good morning, good afternoon. Please kindly be seated as the signing ceremony will begin soon. Please turn off your mobile phone or switch them to silent mode. Also, in order to prevent infection and spread of COVID-19, please cooperate by wearing masks, except me, and observe sitting spacing. Alcohol liquid is placed at the entrance. If you have not disinfected your hands, please disinfect them in advance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let us start the online signing ceremony for the academic framework agreement between香川University and University Saboa Mont Blanc. Thank you very much for taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. My name is Rong Lin, Deputy Director of the International Office of香川University, and it is an honor and pleasure for me to act as the moderator for this event. Now, I would like to introduce today's attendees. First, from香川University, Professor Yoshiyuki Takei, President of香川University. Professor Katsumi Imaida, Trustee and Vice President in charge of Education. Professor Ikuo Kataoka, Trustee, Vice President in charge of Research, Industry, Government, Academia Collaboration, and Faculty Evaluation. Professor Masaaki Tokuda, Vice President in charge of International Strategy and Global Environmental Improvement. Professor Yoshihiro Suenaga, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Design. Okay, next I would like to call upon University Saboa Mont Blanc to introduce your attendees. Miss Emily, I believe.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Lim. So my name is Emily. I'm the head of the international office, and I would like to introduce you to our delegation here. So Mr. Philippe Galez, the President of Université Saboa Mont Blanc. Mrs. Laurence Vignollet, Vice President of the International Relations. Mr. Philippe Bolon, the Director of the Engineering School, Polytech Annecy-Chambéry. We can see on the screen Mr. François Palombo, the Director of the Institute of Technology in Chambéry. Enchanté. On the other side of the screen as well, we have Mr. Adrien Badel, who is the Vice Dean in charge of International Relations at Polytech Annecy-Chambéry also. And we also welcome Mrs. Celia Melias, sitting next to me. She's in charge of partnerships at the International Office. And I would also like to introduce you to Julien Simonet, who is a former student of Université Saboa Mont Blanc and is our experience, I think, in Canada.
Thank you very much for the introductions. And I would also like to introduce Mr. Kenji Kuratomi, Council Head of the Consular Office of Japan in Lyon. Thank you. Now, I would like to request the presidents of both universities to deliver their messages. From香川University, Professor Yoshiyuki Kakehi, President of Kagawa University, please.
Hi, good morning. And for Saboa Mont Blanc University, I am Yoshiyuki Kakehi, President of Kagawa University. Considering that both of the institutions signed the academic agreement in the year of 2000, I would like to offer my heartiest congratulations as we celebrate 20 years of collaboration and friendship between Kagawa University and the University of Saboa, Mont Blanc. I am most honored and delighted to join hands with President Philippe Galez to further promote and expand our 20-year-old relationship. University Saboa Mont Blanc is situated in the scenic Alps Mountains. Unfortunately, I have not yet had a chance to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Alpine mountains and no chance to visit city of Lyon. But I can easily imagine your university is surrounded by one of the best natural environments in the world. On the other hand, our university is in the vicinity of the Seto Inland Sea, so-called Seto Uchi, which is characterized by calm and transparent blue sea and lots of small beautiful islands. That's why Seto Uchi is often referred to as Japan's Mediterranean Sea. The surrounding natural environments are different from each other, but both universities fortunately receive blessing from nature. Based on such beautiful natural environments, both universities are entrusted to foster the young generation who will contribute to regeneration of the earth. Our global environments are deteriorating year by year. It is therefore imperative to develop human resources who could save the earth through integration of the best of science and state of the art. I feel a sense of significance in meeting with President Philippe Galez for the first time in this auspicious online ceremony that is somewhat reflective of the new normal era. Now we are eagerly looking forward to a quick end of this pandemic and a return to face-to-face interaction among our faculty members and students. Until that time, we believe that we can overcome this tough situation and enhance our collaborative efforts by utilizing new digital technology. For many years, the core area of our collaboration has been focused on engineering. But I am pleased to note that new collaborative initiatives are being established in the fields of agriculture, economics, medicine, and education. With the renewal of academic agreement, I look forward to deepening our relationship and new joint undertakings coming out from our two institutions. Lastly, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all of the faculty members of both universities for preparing such a wonderful agreement ceremony online. Thank you very much for your attention and congratulations on the renewal of our agreement.
Thank you very much, President Kakehi. Next, I would like to request Professor Philippe Galez, President of University Saboa Mont Blanc, to offer his message. Thank you.
President Kakehi, Excellency Kuratomi, Vice Presidents, Deans, Directors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and honor to meet all of you and say a few words on this special occasion. The purpose of this gathering is to officiate a new agreement for academic exchange and cooperation between Kagawa University and Savoie Mont Blanc University. It is also an opportunity to celebrate 20 years of solid cooperation between two reliable partners. The pandemic forces us to hold this ceremony from a distance. I really hope that in the near future we will be able to meet in Takamatsu or in Savoie to simply shake hands. We will be extremely happy to welcome you here. In fact, our partnership goes back to the year 2000, as Professor Kakeli said earlier, with the first agreement between ESIA at that time, which a few years later contributed to the creation of Polytech Annecy-Chambéry and the Faculty of Engineering of Kagawa University. Since then, several dozen students have been able to do an internship in the partner country or a stay in partner university. Our relations have become even stronger over the last few years with numerous exchanges and meetings in Takamatsu as well as in Annecy or Chambéry. And with the new cooperation between the Chambéry Institute of Technology and the Faculty of Economics of Kagawa University. Other exchanges are already planned in the next 36 months for students and staffs, and perhaps new specific agreements will enrich our partnership in the future. This success is certainly due to the values we share, the strong commitment to our students, the desire to understand and embrace one another's differences, and the ambition to contribute as much as we can to the development of our respective countries and territories. As you may know, Savoie Mont Blanc University is a member of the European University UNITA, which was accredited by the European Commission in summer 2020. For us, this is a great opportunity to acquire a European dimension and to develop strong links with new partners in Romania, Italy, Spain, and Portugal. President Kakei, in a way, by signing this new agreement with Savoie Mont Blanc University, we're also signing a wider agreement with the UNITA Alliance. Today, we contribute not only to the cooperation between Japan and France, but also to the cooperation between Japan and Europe. In this globalized and uncertain world, it is highly desirable that our democracies collaborate in every possible way. I would like to close by expressing my gratitude to everyone present today, especially to those who have worked to make this agreement and ceremony possible. I believe everyone's efforts will be rewarded by the academic progress and mutual understanding that this agreement will achieve in the years to come. And I hope that in 20 years' time, our successors will meet like us today to sign the 10th or 12th agreements between our institutions, thus perpetuating that will become a tradition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Galez. We have now arrived at the moment to sign the academic framework agreement. May we request President Kakei and President Galez to kindly sign the documents respectively. Thank you very much. We shall now take a commemorative photograph as a record for the conclusion of the agreement. President Kakehi, President Galez, may I request you to hold up the agreement for this photo shoot. The group photograph with all the attendees today will be taken at the end of the signing ceremony, so please bear with us for a while. Now at this point, I would like to thank Council Kenji Kuratomi, Council, Head of the Consular Office of Japan at Lyon, for taking time off his busy schedule to attend this ceremony. And hereby, I would like to request Council Kuratomi to deliver a message to mark the occasion. Councillor Kuratomi, please.
Thank you. Dear Mr. Philippe Galez, President of Université Savoie Mont Blanc in France. Dear Mr. Kakehi Yoshiyuki, President of Kagawa University in Japan. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a great honor and a privilege for me to invite you to the signature ceremony of partnership agreement on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of collaboration between Université Savoie Mont Blanc and Kagawa University. On behalf of the Consular Office of Japan in Lyon, I'd like to express my warmest congratulations for this long-standing partnership, which started in 2000 and which is renewed today. As you know, many universities located in Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region have international exchange student programs with Japanese universities. Thus, thanks to these programs like yours, many students have the chance to study abroad and live a unique experience each year. Since the beginning of last year, the number of exchange students has been decreasing due to the COVID-19 health crisis. I do wish that the crisis could be quickly resolved and the student exchange programs between France and Japan would resume soon. On the one hand, I am delighted to know that many Japanese students have the opportunity to study various disciplines on the three campuses of Université Savoie Mont Blanc, between lakes and mountains, at the heart of French Alps. Moreover, your university provides to students with research laboratories in close relation with many active economic organizations and players in the region. I'd like also to mention that more than 230 Japanese companies are based in this region. Some of them are specialized in the field of research, health, chemistry, and might represent great opportunities for internship or even employment. On the other hand, I am pleased to know that many French students can study in Kagawa University, offering an education program based on design thinking, risk management, and informatics. In Shikoku, with its warm climate and friendly environment. Finally, I'd like to state that your 20-year partnership enhances strong friendship between France and Japan. Our consular office hopes to collaborate with your universities as much as possible. I extend my best wishes to Mr. the President, your staff, and your students for continued success in the future and beyond. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kuratomi. Now let us enjoy a slight show on the exchanges between Kagawa University and University Saboa Mont Blanc. two former students, one from Kagawa University and one from University Saboa Mont Blanc, shall now present to us their experiences as exchange students. First, Mr. Yuichiro Ito from Kagawa University, please.
Bonjour. Hi, I am Yuichiro Ito, who graduated from Kagawa University last year. I'm so honored to be here at this moment. Thank you. And it is so great to see President Philippe and Vice President Laurence, not only France, but also Japan again. I studied at University of Saboa 2019 to September 2019 to January 2020. I was doing research on detecting EEG abnormalities by using mass models. Making reports in English and discussing with other students, I was able to improve my ability to express my thoughts, my ideas in English. On top of that, what I learned from this study abroad is the importance of experiencing different cultures. I have lived in Kagawa with my parents since I was born. It is very easy to live in the same place where nothing has been changed. But however, I think it deprived me of opportunities to improve myself. When I lived in France, I was able to learn many cultures and ideas that I have never been experienced before, like clothing and food, friends, everything. I think if I have stayed only Japan, I would never have get this experience. With this experience, I am now working as an international sales engineer. 1 year ago, when I came back to Japan, it never occurred to me that this confusion lasts for so long due to this pandemic. I hope that they will return to normal and the exchange between the University of Saboa and Kagawa University will continue to flourish. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ito. Next, Mr. Julien Simonet from University Saboa Blanc, please.
Hello everybody, good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu, minasan. Thank you very much for inviting me to this event, and I am very glad to see that the partnership of Kagawa University and Saboa University is still ongoing, and I would say even expanding. I went to Kagawa University 9 years ago, so it's a long time ago now. And I went to the economics department for a 1-year exchange program, and it was a great experience for me as well. I met many great people, and I had the chance to have a wonderful tutor who helped me a lot going through the program. At that time, most of the courses were in Japanese and not in English, so it was quite tough to understand everything and to study and to memorize everything. I had a great warm and welcoming by the teachers. Many teachers authorized me to write the exams in English, so it was easier like this. Some of them asked me to write it in Japanese, so I had to write in hiragana everything, so it was not very possible. So, but it was anyway a great challenge, and I'm glad I had this opportunity. I hope that it will continue, and many students will keep exchanging between the two departments to university. It helped me for my career a little bit. I worked as an IT consultant for a big company named Deloitte, and now I am IT project director in a French company. And after going in different places in France, I'm back since a couple of months in the Alps, back near Savoy University. Thank you everybody for inviting me today, and I'll let you continue. If you have any questions and if you have anything, do not hesitate to contact me further.
Thank you, Mr. Simone. It's time for us to take a group picture, actually two group pictures. The first group picture shall be just for the presidents and the top management of our two universities. The second picture will be for everybody. So let us first take a picture for the top executives of the university. For Kagawa side, President Kakehi will be standing on the rightmost position. For University Savoie Mont Blanc, President Galez will request you to stand on the leftmost position. So two presidents are in the center. Okay, we are ready to. Can everybody in University Savoie Mont Blanc to move more towards the left, to be nearer, to be closer? More towards the left. Some more, please. President Galez, more to the left. Some more. Until the chair. Some more. Okay, thank you. Okay, please take off your mask. Remove your mask. Just smile, yeah? No talking. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, we're going to take the picture.
こちらお願いします。いきます。目線こちらお願いします。遅刻心です。3、2、1。もう1枚取ります。3、2、1。目線お願いします。はい、いきます。3、2、1。もう1枚いきます。はい。 3、2、1。
Finally, let us invite the two respective vice presidents in charge of international affairs and strategy to give us some closing remarks. First, Vice President Laurence Vignollet from University Saboa, Mont Blanc. Can you please give us some closing remarks?
Thank you. Mr. President Yoshiyuki Kakei, dear Philippe, Excellence, dear Vice Presidents, first of all, our thoughts go to Hata Sensai. As you know, he was at the origin of all these collaborations, wanted to honor him. I am very glad to see that our collaboration is more and more active, and I would especially thank Professor Masaki Tokuda, Vice President, because I know that he deploys a lot of energy to make that possible. I have great memories of your stay at our university in September 2019. I remember our colleague Sergei Bezimov from the University of Chambéry, who had organized a very dense program for you, and Professor Mizuno. As you know, Sergei is not here because he wished to finish his career in another university on an island, surely influenced by his stays in the island of Shikoku. Allow me to introduce the colleague who succeeded him, Sylvie Neyers, who is somewhere with us. Thanks, Sylvie. I also remember the pleasant summer evening that ended your stay, so I would be very honored and pleased to welcome you again, dear Masaki. You may consider that you are always welcome, as well as your colleagues, of course. Indeed, we understand today even more than yesterday that there is no substitute for physical meetings, as we say now, and the fruitful exchanges they allow. So please, as soon as you can, come back to visit us. I would like to thank you, all those who have made this ceremony to be as important as the collaboration is with our university, between our universities, sorry. And in particular, Yukako and Celia. And finally, I would like to modestly read one Basho's haiku. In French, I'm sorry. Ne cherche pas à suivre les traces des sages, cherche ce qu'ils ont cherché. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice President Vignollet. Next, Vice President Masaki Tokuda from香川University. Please.
Hello. Well, thank you, Madame Laurence Vignollet, for your very kind words. I'm very much impressed. And you always do that. Thank you very much. And you said actually everything what I want to say. So mine will be very short, okay? Laurence and I, who are in charge of globalization of the each university, got the big power today by both President Philippe Galez and President Yoshiyuki Kakei. So Laurence, we can do anything now. Okay? Well, of course, the University Savoie Mont Blanc is the very important university for Kagawa University, and vice versa, I believe. And we confirmed that at the Chambéry when I visited you in 2019 in the very beautiful, wonderful restaurant. Thank you very much for the food. Well, I'm very happy, and I think so you are, right, Laurence? So I think that this ceremony will very much strengthen us to step forward for our students, faculty members, and staff members. And thank you very much, Mr. Kuratomi, to join this memorable, wonderful ceremony and kindly give us a very nice remarks. Thank you very much. And when we next visit the University of Savoie Mont Blanc, President Kakehi will go, and then I hope I can go too, and then I will visit your office to say thank you to you. Okay, well, lastly, I would like to have your cooperation. That is to celebrate this successful ceremony. Please give us big hands to celebrate this. Okay, please join. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vice President Tokuda. The time has arrived for us to close the online signing ceremony. Thank you very much to everybody for participating. Thank you very much. Following this is a question and answer session by the press. We request for the cooperation of Vice President Vignollet and Mr. Julien Simonet to be with us in case somebody asks a question about University Savoie Mont Blanc. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, please remain seated and raise your hand. We shall bring you a microphone over here. Please identify yourself, your name, affiliation before asking your question. So, clapping hands just to officially end the ceremony.
Yeah.